I want to welcome everybody into Crashing Game Night. As always, this is Matt Diorio, along with the Beanied One, bopping along to the return of Abba, Gerard Barrera.
What's up, baby? What's up, all my fellow nerds? Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining. Oh, hey, what's up, guys?
I thought he was having an in-sync moment for there, just with the head bob and everything.
You know what's so weird about that?
No, it was 98 degrees.
But it wasn't even like Justin Timberlake or anything. He was like Lance going off
Lance.
on it.
I gave
Lance.
I thought at least like maybe Joey vibes. Like, he was cool.
You want Joey Fatone? What?
Yeah, Joey's cool, man. Hey, man, he's my Greek boy. He's also my boy with the cool beard.
He was grandpa even back then.
Right, he was. Dude, and that was the thing. Like, I actually saw this little behind the scenes. I don't know. I forgot what it was. But like, dude, he missed a lot of crap.
And
like,
so
he got injured a lot.
I guess while we're on it, then, as always, that's the new kid on the block, Theo Wolski.
No. Touche, sir. Touche.
Boom. Boom, pop, pow.
And then the man with the couch, our version of one of the greatest duo groups ever, Brooks and Dunn.
Jason hey, there you go.
Brooks and Dunn. What the heck?
And bro, dude, I'm liking the hair tonight. That hair is looking on point.
Dude,
yeah.
Good. Put a cowboy hat on you.
Oh yeah. Totally,
dude. You're looking totally.
Yeah.
I can totally see it.
Totally,
but it's like it's working though, dude. It works.
Okay. It is, dude. You were like,
as long as it works,
dude.
It works.
You got like the beard is going down, very rugged. The hair is working, and then you got the plaid shirt. All you need is that cowboy hat.
You are put together tonight, man. You are really
good,
put together, man.
Looking very managerial.
You taking the wife out to dinner after this?
Maybe. But how's it going, guys? How's it going tonight?
Taking her down to the Jack in the Box.
Oh, sir.
Ouch.
Sir. How y'all doing tonight? Yo, hey, Matt, by the way, I'm a little upset we didn't get the welcome to Crashing Game Night, the whole breath, the breathing.
I mean, I always have to ruin it.
Yeah,
we were in the middle of like screwing around, so I was like, "Hey, we got to go right on into it." So
I'm a man.
We got to change it up every once in a while.
Got to keep you guys on your toes.
Hey now, some variety, man. Some variety.
So what? I can't have variety, but you guys can. I mean, come on.
No, it's how you. It's like the opening theme song. It's the opening theme song.
It's like my ending.
Let's pull a Fire Emblem. We'll hit that rewind button, and we'll give Jason what he wants. Welcome to Crashing Game Night.
There we go.
There you go. Well done, sir. It's like he's done this before.
We've only done this now. God, what episode are we on now? We're on episode 141. So we've only been doing this for 142 weeks.
Dang,
yeah,
we're getting close to that 150 mark.
150.
I know, man.
That's crazy.
And soon 200.
I know.
Oh yeah.
So real quick, before we get going too far and catching up on how the week has been, I do want to send a very happy birthday out to the birthday boy of Tuesday, August 31st. Great friend of ours, Mr. Barrett Wallace himself, John Bentley.
The man.
Uncle John.
Myth.
Uncle John.
Hey,
but to me,
Uncle John as
John.
The Rupees, so honorably nicknamed Uncle John. He's just John to us. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, John.
We miss you.
We love you.
We want to see you soon. Hear from you.
Well, he's giving me crap because we didn't go out to Cali.
Yet.
Okay. So that means we gotta we gotta plan something.
There's
get the boys back together. Yeah.
Well, I mean, at this rate, we could just pretty much plan for any weekend because Theo's gonna be able to fly down to us since we're reporting week.
Yeah.
Sweet. So we'll get Theo to fly down into Phoenix. We'll road trip out.
Hell yeah, we'll road
hang out with Jason for the weekend. Go see John and company, and then honestly, Theo, you could either road trip back to Phoenix with us and catch your flight, or we could just
Or
drop
say,
you off
"Peace
at
out."
LAX.
That's true too.
Right. But no, how is everybody's week?
It's been
Jason?
quite a week for me. It's been quite a week, so a lot of very busy. Living that Costco life. We are reducing certain products down to limit 1 again. So that's a fun time.
No way.
That's a fun time.
Are we talking paper products or
liquid paper? Pretty much the good
So, like,
old items.
Water, toilet paper, paper towels,
hand sanitizer.
Oh no, hand sanitizer you can get I think 2 or 3.
Oh yeah, oh, okay.
But
damn,
again, we're limiting again, which is not a fun time where I work, because a lot of people they're questioning why we're doing it again, and we just have to say, hey, like it's sort of.
I mean, in a way, like you're essentially prepping for the preppers.
Yeah, we're trying to get ahead of them. Then
you know what to expect.
We learned our lesson from last year.
Yeah, you know what to expect, because that was bad, man.
Yeah, last year we had a couple.
Even when you told me, like, gave me a little insight, like, hey, you should go check it out and like,
get some.
They were gone. Yeah.
Like we can only
because you waited 5 minutes, Jerry.
Right?
You waited too long. 5 minutes is too long.
Some of the preppers from before would buy like an obscene amount, and they're trying to curb it early.
Now, when you say like 2 or 3 hand sanitizer, is that like the gallon variety?
No, like
for the preppers
swipes. The Clorox swipes.
Okay.
Hot item. It's like still a 3-pack, but you can only get like 1 or 2. You can only get a couple, so it's not too bad. But yeah, we are
okay.
We are getting into that. It is coming up on the holiday season, so
true.
We were starting to get some Halloween items, so get your candies. Wait for your candies.
At least you're not already putting up Christmas like some stores are.
I mean, that's right around the corner, sir.
But why must we always skip Turkey Day? There's no decorations for Turkey Day.
Yeah, but there's a lot of turkeys, sir.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. We are.
I would be remiss though, real quick, guys. Giving our shout out and thoughts and prayers to those that got hit by Hurricane Ida.
Yes,
which is now actually putting a boot to New York City right now.
Oh, wow.
Oh no!
I actually saw pictures of my cousin's place up in Newburgh, which is about an hour north of New York City. Mm-hmm. His apartment complex has an entire river running down the side.
Oh wow!
No way!
And there's nothing there. There's not even a creek. Crazy. There's nothing, and their whole one entrance to their entire complex is underwater. Like you cannot go through it. So, I know folks down in Louisiana are finally getting power back. But yeah, Ida's really wreaking havoc. Also, to the people that are out by Tahoe that are being threatened by that fire that has been ravaging.
That thing's massive.
And then, and then finally, though, a big thank you to the soldiers and their families that have spent the last 20 years serving in Afghanistan. They have finally all come home. Much deserved, but
that was a big move.
That whole part of the country is really, or part of the world is really hurting right now. And, hopefully it's different this time around, but, at some point we needed it to come home. We can't protect multiple countries when we have issues back here at home. Mm-hmm. And including issues back here at home, I'm now worried for women in my family because of the blueprint that Texas just did. So yeah, so it's a fun thing. So
yeah, how about you guys? How's your guys' week been? Give you guys
Theo. I mean,
yeah, mine's been rough too.
Oh,
mine's been rough.
I was telling Matt earlier. I took the time to calculate how much with what I have in savings, how long I can go unemployed.
No way!
Wow, sir.
Voluntarily unemployed. Voluntarily unemployed.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was my first question. I was like, are we talking voluntary or involuntary?
Yeah, but you want to straight up leave the
job. Just like, I don't even care anymore. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
I had a
like,
bit of a doozy
I've
of a
certainly
week, too.
been looking, and like I can't really find anything that I want or necessarily qualified enough for.
Are you looking in
Is there anything in
Colorado,
or is there
are you
anything out in
looking?
AZ?
Actually, both is what. Even checked Cali too.
Yeah. Oh, sir.
Hey, I like it. I like it. As long as
Well,
there is a glimmer of hope, I'm hopeful.
Hey, Theo,
I'm hopeful.
We're gonna be having some postings on the analytics side.
But the last time I looked at your analytics side, that I wasn't actually qualified for it.
Well, you know the head of the team, so
yeah,
True.
and we'll make
favoritism.
Hey, I've already
put this on your resume and bullshit it as much as possible.
I've already dropped a line to him about it.
Oh, really?
So he's like, "Hey, I'll let you know when we post it."
Oh, nice.
So we can talk after the podcast about that.
Hey,
Mine's been a crap show anyway. So if Newman was here, Newman could attest to how bad my week has been. But
oh, jeez,
I'm gonna leave it at that.
One was a little rough. I had yeah, just rough.
No worries, rough. Man. No worries.
Today was the first day,
or
no,
with other things?
Actually, just working the claims like.
Hey, I want my $1.25 back.
Actually, yeah.
Really, no $1.25?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like no joke.
I was joking.
And the weird thing, the answers these people say are like, listen, I know it's only $1.25, but it's the principle. Like, really, you're gonna waste both of our time and energy
on
working the 10-day investigation for this one claim for $1. Like, really? All right.
I mean, usually whenever I have those kinds of things, it's like, as long as you stop my card so nobody makes any more charges, then we're fine. Yeah. I just don't want to lose more money.
No, I hit a few new things here that like kind of stumped me, so I needed some help with my leads, and
cool.
It was just like mentally exhausting, like learning, implementing it, and then like keeping it in the back burner, like just learning it and stuff like that. So it was this week was a very like a learning situation and mentally draining. But today was the first like calm day. It wasn't like it was a normal day, so it was nice.
So in other words, you are loving that corporate life that we've talked about for so many years.
Dude, it's something else. It like you guys were joking. Oh, it is something else, bro.
The way my day, I mean, you and I talked about this, Sherry. I mean, the way my days was yesterday and the day before, that's way more than corporate life. So let's talk about corporate life. I mean, honestly, because Jerry and I got to go see Free Guy this weekend, which is honestly part of it is very, very much corporate life BS. But
in the video game world,
with how they're like destroying the game and everything.
Just a lot
how it's created, but we also see like kind of the ins and outs of like what game, like more the ins and outs of like what it takes to like make a game, and you know how to add stuff in. It was super cool, man.
Half the movie takes place outside of
the game
city. Yeah, outside the game.
In the office. Yeah, it was good.
Honestly, it was fantastic.
Super funny.
I want to see that so bad.
You have to.
I had tickets reserved and ready, and then I made the mistake of showing my dad the trailer, and he's like, "I want to see that. You need to wait for me to see that." It's like, damn it!
Oh God,
all right, so tell your dad you're going to see it this weekend, and you don't care.
Exactly.
But I know, Theo, you've already had one of the key scenes ruined in that movie. However, being said, our theater just about cheered that thing when that happened. But then,
dude.
So you actually had people in your theater? Like, there's nobody in my theaters.
Ours was a good, probably half to 3/4 full up in the top tier.
Wow. Yeah. That's pretty good.
It was a good show, though. Bravo.
Yeah.
Last movie I went, there was literally 4 people.
5 minutes after that scene, I think the theater got a little bit louder when the next part of that whole scene happened. It was fantastic.
The next Easter egg that came out.
You have to at least I'm fine. I don't know about the rest of our listeners, but you can tell me what franchise it is, at least.
Well, I mean, are we
This is
it's still like a week, not even a week out, you know.
No, it's been a while. It came out like August 13th, so we're coming up on three weeks.
Okay, if you can figure this out, not only will I give you props, but this is also like telling you what the franchise is.
I already told him it's Disney's other major franchise.
Oh, okay.
But there's more than one.
That's right. So this is what I'm gonna say.
Like I would assume Star Wars, but still,
this is a catchphrase in every one of those movies.
Okay,
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Wait.
Ooh. Oh.
What? Wait.
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh.
You actually have me stumped, sir.
That's okay. I haven't been watching movies.
I don't know.
It is Star Wars, but that line is in every movie.
Yeah, but just the way they
is
played
it
out and made it perfect.
Not in everyone, is it?
Yeah, in every movie.
I know Han says it a lot in the original.
Yeah. Obi-Wan takes over, taking it, saying in the first three.
Oh,
and so does,
okay.
And Luke says it in the first movie, which like kind of snowballs it. But yeah, dude, even in Solo, it's in Solo.
Yeah,
that line's in every movie.
So
I gotta give you props for that. That's pretty. That's a nice little like movie trivia deal right there. And, that's pretty good.
K2 in Rogue One, he says the line. It's actually pretty cool.
But you know, it was. I would say that them being acquired, like 20th Century Fox being acquired by Disney, was the best thing that happened to the movie. And I was watching or reading an article with the director on it, and he was saying that when they got bought, because 20th Century Fox wasn't greenlighting the movie, they were keeping it stuck in pre-production hell, and then Disney bought it.
Didn't they do the same thing with Deadpool though? Didn't they do the exact same thing with Deadpool
for a little bit, and then they finally did Deadpool? But then it was one of those things that Disney was like, they greenlit it. So Ryan Reynolds and the director said, "Hey, we got some wish list items. Can we put these in?" And Disney said yes to everything. So
I forget, Free Guy is still PG-13, right? Or is it R?
No, it's PG-13.
PG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 13.
So they must have had some fun then.
Oh, they did.
To really push the line.
There's a lot of Easter eggs in it. You know, between Ryan Reynolds movies references,
and stars,
and stars, just random like
random stars. Like, is that? It is sweet. Like, yeah, dude, it's funny.
Please tell me there's at least some Hugh Jackman references between Ryan.
There is.
Okay, good.
There is.
That has to happen. That has to happen for like the rest of their lives now. It just has to happen.
And it's it is actually kind of obscure. You got to pay attention.
Oh, okay.
But he is technically in the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like a Deadpool 2 reference, right? Where he's fixing the timeline.
Right.
It's
or like,
you know, it's
or
a little bit more
Deadpool
obscure.
1 where he just puts Hugh's face on his face.
Yeah.
No. Like he actually has dialogue, but in a way. But okay. Check it out.
It wasn't Hugh. I remember hearing it. Hugh had a voiceover, right? In the movie? Because you don't see Hugh, it's just a voiceover. Okay. That was another thing that got ruined for me, but still.
Okay.
But figuring out who he is, though, I didn't know who he was until after the fact when Jerry and I were talking about it. I was like, oh crap, that was
I heard it. I heard it immediately. I was like, that's Hugh Jackman. Like, oh my god, he's in the movie.
I know The Rock has a cameo in it. He has a voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's another obscure thing. You got to be listening for it. And then Tina Fey is in the movie.
Really?
She has a cameo. She has no speaking lines.
Yeah.
She's just in the movie. Yes.
That's awesome.
That's so funny.
Yeah. But
speaking of Rock, have any of you caught the trailer for the new movie with Dwayne Johnson, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot? Yeah, Red Notice, the Netflix film. I saw the trailer today. You need to see the trailer. It looks so good. I love seeing like Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham and like how they hated each other and how that was still really funny. take that to a new level with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh God.
So good.
Oh no. Oh, I can't. Yeah, okay. I got to see that.
I'll check this out.
But yeah, Taika is good.
Yeah, he needs to act more.
Dude, I mentioned during the. I was like, I can't figure out if he
Taika Waititi. He was like the villain. He was like the CEO of the video game. Like
I love the behind the scenes of Thor Ragnarok with him as the director.
Oh right, and then him dressed
up. I could definitely see that getting on the screen so well. I could see that happening.
God, I would have loved to have Korg in that movie playing the game. My God. That would have been hilarious. Him just sitting there playing Free City.
Yeah.
Yes.
But overall, absolutely, I think it needs to be seen in the theaters because there are a lot of background Easter egg items.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because there was one that I caught that Jerry didn't catch at all. And it's a kind of almost you blink and you miss it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
In the background on a shelf. So
background on a shelf.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did miss that.
Are there any credit scenes to it?
No, there is not. There's no post-credit scenes on this one. Okay. So you can finish watching the movie and leave.
Okay. I would have at least thought that like Ryan Reynolds would have wanted to do a bunch of scenes just to poke fun at things. Just
I thought so. I thought we both kind of thought like, I mean,
there's got to be one.
Do it, right? But,
right.
Gotta be one.
But at the end of the movie, there was nothing.
I am assuming though that Shang-Chi's probably gonna have two.
I do have my ticket for that.
We're going next weekend, not this coming weekend, but next weekend, since I'm primarily on call this weekend. So I would hate to be sitting there watching the movie and then 15 minutes into it. Oh, we need you.
Right.
We need you online. I got to leave. So,
but do you think since there's going to be two, do you think there's going to be a mid credit and then after credit, or
probably
just one giant?
Something like that. No,
I think they would do. I think they do that thing where they do mid credit for teasing just a little bit more about the movie itself, and then the next one will be at the end credit.
So, did you guys? I know you guys have Disney Plus. Did you guys catch the Ben Kingsley short?
No, I forgot to watch it.
Where he's back as the guy at Trevor who played the Mandarin.
Oh, they let that out.
It is out on Disney Plus.
I thought that was I thought that was going to be like a surprise in the movie because he showed up at the premiere, and that's what got everybody like, yeah. That's what everybody like, and he was taking pictures with the main cast.
That might be why they put it out there, because it may be a prequel to this.
Oh, just like maybe he is in the movie, like maybe he might be a small role or something. Because dude, they have to throw something with him in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like him in a dungeon or something, like
so that whole that thing was good.
I missed that, and I forgot to watch What If.
And I will say this, I think
was good, bro.
What If, yesterday's episode, I think that is going to play more heavily into
No Way Home
movie. No, not No Way Home, but into Doctor Strange in the Multiverse. I think I was seeing theories about the What If being like kind of tying into No Way Home with the whole I think it's going to tie into both, but I think more so No Way Home, but I think it's going to take part in the
I think
the main
switch. I don't know about the whole tie-ins with the movies, because What If is supposed to be kind of like its own
show again. Granted, I haven't seen it yet, but the theory was going into how, because it showed a tidbit of the Ancient One kind of going over the spell and living two separate lives at the same time, and that they pulled that out of the trailer of Doctor Strange saying the exact same thing to Peter right before doing the spell. So that was how they were kind of saying that they theorized that it was tied in.
But
the last one is the Doctor Strange one, right?
Yeah, that's the most recent one.
Which launched yesterday.
But I thought the whole idea of What If was like really to open the door for the multiverse and essentially the Watchers being part of the MCU.
Well, but the story of episode 4, part of it is based in comic canon for Doctor Strange. And that's where a lot of people are theorizing based on that piece on who actually Strange could be also in
The
No
movie.
Way Home.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, they're going into the multiverse, so freaking anything can happen.
Right.
The one thing we do know is that we're getting X-Men and Doctor Strange.
So I forget what if episode is
3 Fox X-Men characters will be making an appearance in the movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And one of them, and Jerry and I were kind of talking about who it could be. One of them is supposed to fight Wanda.
Oh.
So there are not many that could go toe to toe with Wanda.
Yeah.
Although
Think about it,
my
because
3 picks
Wanda-
are all Omega level.
But would it still be the
mutants.
theorized things like we talked about Magneto before when we were talking WandaVision?
Magneto is one that could.
Okay.
I think Professor X or Jean
And
Grey.
I thought Jean Grey.
I'm pulling more towards Professor X. I think I think they're putting more in their cards or bankable cards in McAvoy and
If they
Fassbender.
brought in Jean Grey, do you think they would try to get Sophie Turner again or recast?
Well, it's from the Fox universe. It would be Sophie Turner.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Well,
which is
wait, hold on, though.
which is
Wait,
why I kind of agree. I
though.
honestly think
Which
I
I would
would
hope-
hope better for the role. Which is why
True.
my opinion goes more towards Professor X because Magneto because McAvoy and Fassbender are more bankable in my
True.
opinion.
But
And
I would
they're
think,
still very beloved characters.
but I
from
would
the
think
Fox
with
franchises.
even with Sophie Turner's Jean Grey, that character and that storyline was still relatively young. So I would think that they would want to at least age the character a little bit with how much has been going on since then. So I would think that it would be susceptible to a recast.
Which is
Sophie,
yeah.
because Sophie Turner,
my
like
wife
she
says
does, she oh, what?
My wife says hi.
Hello. I'm not watching chat. I'm sorry. So Sophie Turner like has aged very well, and I feel like she's going to continue to age very well. So I feel like she's going to continue to look too young to really like play a mature Jean Grey.
I mean, Sophie did ask to have her character killed off, so I don't know how much you'd probably want to have someone come in that wants their character killed off, so they don't really play the role anymore. And my wife says, "Hey, Theo."
Hello.
Hey, so let's move on to something outside of comics because I know Jason is kind of over it.
Yeah. Those 2 words that will just make it like very simplify it. We'll simplify it over it.
Jason,
although
let's give you something you care about.
No, but just pointing out, I did kind of watch like the last 20 minutes or the last 10 minutes of the What If on Doctor Strange, and I was like, oh, okay, I can see this happening. Like,
okay,
so it was good. Like it was pretty dark
into something like that.
Yeah. I thought it was good.
So Jason, let's give you.
Oh yes, my time.
It's that time of the month.
Oh, that time, baby.
All right,
let's
see
here.
My shoulders a little bit.
Let's look at what we got going on here. We have Games with Gold for the entire month of September. You have Warhammer Chaos Bane.
Okay.
It's supposedly a $40 title.
That mohawk is on point.
It's
pretty killer mohawk.
You have a game called Mulaka, which is free from September 16th through October 15th. You have Zone of the Enders HD Collection, which they're still saying is a $30 game, which has been out for a very, very long time. And you can pick that thing up for PS3 for like less than $10. And then you have Samurai Showdown 2.
$10.
Let me say, this is actually the closest that Xbox has gotten with the value for
even the Enders one.
Dude,
really?
Zone of the Enders?
Yeah, because if it's the collection, then it must be 1 and 2. So you're getting 2 games.
Okay,
which came out on
fair, I guess.
But it came out
PS2.
like well
PS2.
over a decade ago.
Just shy. Have you played it? It's a great game, man. It is.
I'm not knocking its value in terms of
but
playability
pricing
and everything.
Pricing.
I'm talking about pricing.
Like maybe it's $10 less, but that's why I'm saying this is, I feel, the closest Xbox has gotten with that like $100 in value, air quotes. Like,
air quotes.
I still don't understand the staged or the segregated release times. I don't understand that. Like, just take a page and just release it over the entire month.
1 and 2.
Yeah, it is 1 and it has. If the collection has to be 1 and 2, I would be shocked if it wasn't. So this is the most. This is, I feel, the closest, honestly. Like,
still very weak.
All right.
So Samurai Showdown 2, great game.
I wouldn't knock Samurai Showdown.
Yeah,
but so let's look at that though.
Great game. Malaka, I don't know. And Warhammer, you attach Warhammer to a lot of things, and you have like a strong fan base already.
Yeah,
it's a fan base game. So
I just like it for his mohawk and his beard.
Is not bad, you know. Like again, I don't know Malaka, so it could be a 4 out of 4. But this is
let's see what Malaka is.
Not bad.
It's an action adventure title based on the rich indigenous culture of the Tarahumara people. Fight back against the strange foulness that is corrupting their land as the local shaman. Draw upon the powers of the demigods, solve puzzles, and fight hand-to-hand environments inspired by real Sierra locations.
So it's probably like
actually sounds pretty good.
Like a
see, the only thing I would the only reason why I would agree for that being $20 is like I think it's indie. So I mean I can understand the price point for that.
Most definitely.
All right, so let's compare that to PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
There is no comparison ever.
We're getting
Overcooked.
Yes. That's awesome.
Hitman 2.
Okay.
And Predator.
And Predator Hunting Grounds.
Ooh, Hitman. Nice.
2 out of 3 ain't bad, you know, like
I've heard really good things about Predator.
It's okay. It's not bad.
And nice thing is that they're all available the entire month.
Right.
Yeah, not parts of the month, but the entire month. So honestly, I still think in the end it's still a better month for PlayStation than Xbox.
Oh yeah.
Phil, 50-50. It depends if you play solo or not. If you play solo, I honestly think Xbox.
Are the other games on Xbox? Oh, you think Xbox on the other games is better for solo?
Yes.
On Xbox? Really?
Yeah, because I mean, Overcooked.
I mean, Hitman is pure solo.
Yeah. Overcooked.
I mean, Overcooked is pretty solo.
But it's
multiplayer.
It's multiplayer.
Predator is mostly multiplayer.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay. I don't know about Predator.
But like either way, though, I honestly, when you look at it, it's like Warhammer. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, the one standout for me is Zone of the Enders.
Yeah,
I've never played, but I know the impact that game has. So
good.
So it has been a busy week for PlayStation. They announced that next Thursday, 1 p.m. Pacific, we are getting the PlayStation Showcase. This isn't a state of play. This is a showcase, and it's supposed to showcase what the future of the PS5 looks like. I am excited for this.
I'm very excited for that.
All those diamonds, you guys notice those like little sequins?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And aren't they aren't they little actual like shapes of the actual shapes? Like it's all little triangles and circles and X's and stuff? Or no?
No.
I can't tell.
No, they're just like rhinestones.
Yeah.
Darn it.
But yeah.
That would have been a better idea. Hey Theo, you know what? You should be
good marketing idea.
Should be
Sony marketing. Hire me up.
PlayStation.
hey Sid.
I'm looking. Hit me up.
Justin and Kristen and Tim. That was actually a really good idea. Maybe you should go to your marketing guys and kind of pitch that to them and just say, "Hey, the guys over Crash Game might come up with this."
You can change the logo by tomorrow morning.
Right.
But it is going to be about 40 minutes per Sid Schuman's communication that went out. And it's going to updates from PlayStation Studios and some of the third-party developers and indie developers. So
nice.
And it's to showcase the games that are releasing this holiday and beyond. So I think we've already seen a lot of Horizon, so I don't think we're going to see that in the showcase. But what I do think that we will see is probably some of God of War, because next week is Cory Barlog's birthday.
Oh,
so
okay.
My tie.
So
maybe.
Do you think
with that,
just like another teaser, or actually a little something?
I think maybe a little bit, like a couple more minutes of maybe a trailer or something.
Yeah,
a little bit more than just.
I would love an actual trailer.
Like, I would say even like a highlight reel of like what we've already seen, and maybe some gameplay like scenes.
I don't think there's going to be gameplay. I think it's going to be just pretty much
a trailer.
But you know what I mean?
Cinematics,
Cinematics. Like the quick like kind of trailer reel of like snippets of gameplay. Like I don't think we're going to get actual gameplay footage. We're going to get like a little,
not at all,
like a move or something.
Yeah. No, they're just gonna blow everybody's minds. They're gonna do everything, and then it's gonna fade to black, and it's gonna say, "All this was played on PS5."
No, I honestly, I feel that they're gonna reveal like some sort of like rage art or something like that. How they had
something.
There's gonna be one
pivotal
moment.
Like little gameplay moment. I think
Kratos is going to yell at some point during that trailer.
Pretty much.
Like, it has to happen.
Can't wait.
And then it appears, looking at the news for starting next week, that Sony and Square Enix have kind of made up in the world of streaming Final Fantasy games, because at one point a lot of the Final Fantasy games were on PlayStation Now, including Final Fantasy 13, which has all been pulled. But starting September 7th, the Final Fantasy games are making a return back to PlayStation Now in the form of 7, 8 remastered, 9, 10, 10-2 remastered, and 12.
And these are OG 7, not the remake.
That's OG 7.
OG 7. You know why they're probably doing this? One, to piggyback on the 14 success right now lately, but two, all of these are retro.
It true? Here's my theory, Jason, to go kind of along with that though, is you got the Pixel remasters that just came out.
Yes, that too.
And is it possible to drum up some future anticipation for those? You get these out now on PlayStation Now to get people to play them, so when the Pixel remasters hit, you get people wanting to buy them.
I don't know if they'll like, because these 7 on were the ones that got out of the quote unquote pixel age,
right?
Yes, they were still blocky, but that was a different time. Like it was the first time like the graphics were actually quote unquote enhanced. It wasn't the like 2D-ness.
Yeah, because Tactics doesn't count as pixel, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what sucks about this for me is I own every single one of those.
Me too.
And I own them on
PlayStation
Switch
1
and
Vita,
my PlayStation. So so
because you have X and X2, right?
On Vita? I have XX2 on Vita and my PlayStation. Those are cross-play, so I can save on one and pick it up on the other. Nice. I have OG 7, 8, and 9 on my Switch. I have all those on my PlayStation account.
I have all these physical copies, by the way, just letting you know. Physical copies.
Of course, Jason has physical copies.
You gotta have these physical.
I have 7 and 8.
All right. So honestly, these are also on my list of ones I want to go back and start playing again. 8 especially, and 9. I keep getting drug up in other things, like Ghost of Tsushima. So here's where I was kind of excited today. Pre-orders are open.
Live.
Great, it doesn't come out till February 18th, but here it is. So
yes, I love seeing
long break. I'm just saying the pre-order is coming out this early.
Yeah,
I love seeing as soon as I hit pre-order on my digital version, it did the countdown. It's 168 days.
That's a long time.
So let's look at the differences in the special editions, the deluxe editions, all of that, because
collector's edition,
the editions that Matt's thinking of getting.
Oh, I've already pre-ordered. So I was talking about Jerry about Jerry today, and I was like, well, and I was like, yeah, screw it.
My wallet is screaming because I'm going to get one of these too.
So we have the
pre-order's getting done tomorrow.
Well, we have the digital deluxe edition.
Okay.
Which this is the one you got.
Yep.
Which I want to preface that the digital deluxe edition and the two big collector's editions that are coming with the statues, those will have cross-gen.
Yep.
It will have PS4 and PS5. However, there are the base version of the game will not be cross-gen. It'll be PS4 or PS5.
Right. Yeah.
One or the other. And it's not going to have an upgrade path.
Oh, there's not even an upgrade path.
No,
there is not at this time.
Wow.
First one of the year. It's either or.
The upgrade path is tied to the digital deluxe.
Yeah.
Which right here we see it's going to come with a photo mode unlock. It is, what's up, Strifers? Of course, Rebecca joining us here from the Great White North. It's been a while since she's joined the game night. We need to have her back on because that was a fun little holiday party we had there.
What's going on?
Please come back.
Yeah. So anyway, so with this one, you're getting photo mode unlock. You're getting a couple of strike pieces, in-game resources, digital soundtrack, digital art book. You're getting an outfit and short bow, outfit and sling, the digital comic, and the Nora outfit and spear. Theo, how much did you get the digital collectors for? Was it 79 or 89?
79.
79. Okay.
Yep.
So it was only like
Not
10
bad,
bucks
not
more.
bad.
It's only $10 more.
Yeah,
That's
$10
it.
more.
That's not bad. All right. So then we got then we're going to be moving on to the special edition.
The physical, right?
This is a physical disc copy. Okay. With a steelbook, mini art book.
That steelbook looks nice.
Now, this is what we were talking about, though. The special edition of the game is going to be either PS4 or PS5. You have to choose. It's one or the other. Okay. And once again, there is no upgrade path on this.
Okay.
Now.
Oh, geez. Oh, my God.
This is the one that
it gets better.
I pre-ordered this.
It gets
one.
better than this? There's two? There's two collectors?
There's two
It's
versions.
better than,
God.
okay.
It's better, bro.
Oh, my God.
This is the one
I think I'm going to go for.
This is the one I went for.
But you get like two figures. Like you got the mini Aloy and this massive
and the Tremor
Mammothon.
Tusk.
Wait for it.
Oh
dude.
my God.
Wait for it. You and I are in trouble.
So I went with this version because I actually prefer this statue over the other statue. Just for me,
interesting. Okay, you got me curious now
and whatnot. So, but here's the thing, though, is it is
all the same
to be,
digital stuff. Okay.
Well, hold on though, it's not though. So in this case, it is the PS4 and PS5 versions. It is digital. This edition is not coming with a physical disc.
Wait, go up then,
but it's still coming with a steelbook case.
It still comes with
It still come with a steelbook case.
They're calling it
edition.
as a display steelbook case.
A display steelbook case. Okay.
I was going to be interested if they did a disc and gave you both digital.
Mm-hmm. So with this one, you're getting digital only for PS4 and PS5. You're getting the display steelbook.
Okay.
That has a download code for the game. It is a custom sculpted Tremor Tusk and Aloy statues.
Some assembly. Interesting.
Which
they must be that Tremor Tusk must be massive then.
No, I mean that's
if
not bad
if it has some assembly, it must be massive.
I think
this
it
one
just broke it down to body, face, and head.
Okay.
I mean this one I have of Nathan Drake. It's separates.
Yeah, and so that's
does that count as assembly though? I wouldn't think that counts as assembly.
It does.
Oh, okay. All right.
So there's that, and then it is going to be coming with the art book, the outfits.
Hold it in, Jerry. Hold it in.
Get ready.
The resource packs, the photo mode, the digital soundtrack, which I hope that digital soundtrack this time around is allowed to be downloaded, so I can put it on my on my computer with the rest of my Horizon soundtracks and stuff like that. Because Ghost of Tsushima.
Don't use that as a derogatory term.
I know.
Don't you dare, sir.
Hey,
what a nude.
Tsushima is locked behind the PS5 or the PlayStation wall. You can't put it onto a flash drive and put it on your computer.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it is a bummer. I have that as well, and they don't.
So this edition is $199.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Not bad.
That's fair.
The next edition is $259.
Okay. So only $60 more.
Oh my God.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you have a different variant of the Tremor Tusk. You've got the Regala Tremor Tusk, which just for me, aesthetics wise, I like the other one better. That's just me personally. I like
a little bit. I do like that. I like
it's
that
the
it's
more
like
classic look.
It's the snow version versus like this is the more like what we saw in the state of play.
Right?
And the other one's going to match my Thunderjaw that I have, which is the Pop Thunderjaw, and it's going to look, I think, a little bit cleaner with the other Aloy statues that I have. So
that's fair.
But you're getting that variant of the statue. Everything else that was in the other edition, plus you're getting actual Machine Strike pieces in the Sunwing and Claw Striders. And
what does that mean by machines? What does that mean, Machine Strike?
I don't know what Machine Strike's going to be, but those are the physical pieces. So I don't know. All
right. And
then you get a replica Focus and Stand. But for me, for the extra $50 to get the replica and whatnot, I still like the other version better, so I just spent the $200.
Jerry, are we gonna see the Focus on your beanie one show when that comes? Do it. Thank you. Okay.
Sorry guys, excuse me.
Right. Now
I have to scan.
I honestly wonder what the scale is for the statues and then also the replica as well. Like,
oh, okay.
That's what I'm curious about, because if it is like an earbud or something like that, that would be sick.
That would be sick.
Come February, we will have unboxing videos for both regular version and this version. But
nice.
Honestly, I was looking at it, and I originally thought I was going to have to be paying for one of these editions, maybe trade in the disc and to get the digital. But being these are coming from digital, I feel a lot better. And I think, honestly, I like the way they're going with this because it doesn't alienate the digital only PlayStation 5 owners.
Exactly. Totally agree. I think that's a very smart choice on their part.
It still allows them to get the statues and everything like that.
Yeah. Wait, so does this one come with a physical, or
no?
Both of them are going to be digital?
Both digital.
The games themselves are digital.
Oh, Jared, we talked about this, man. Remember how
we did.
Physical is slowly phasing out,
and this is part of it. We're slowly seeing it.
The start.
At the same time, I give PlayStation their props for doing it this way. I really do.
Yeah. Like they're really getting into the collector's vibe of still having that physical, but still maintaining the ability of staying up with technology and just making it digital for the gameplay. So yeah, definitely good props on them.
If this is what we are to expect for collectors, especially if like Jason and I agree on, like all of us agree on, it's eventually going to go full digital. We know this.
Yeah, we know this. At some point,
if this is what it's going to be, I'm actually pretty happy with this. Especially yes, I'm a little disappointed we're not getting the option to get a physical, but
you're still getting the steel case. We're getting getting your statues.
Yeah, we're getting.
So you got a lot of display physical.
Here's the thing:
standpoint.
If it is two separate download codes, one for PS4, one for PS5.
Oh, that's a good point.
I will be nice enough, and I will give my copy to Jason.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and if I get that, we can give it to a fan or something.
Yeah,
the PS4 version.
Horizon PS4 giveaway.
Pass that Horizon love, man. That's how I got.
Absolutely.
That's how I got Horizon. Dude, that's the first one.
Dude, I traded like 3 games for you, bro. Yeah.
E3,
remember that?
standing in line.
We had to trade a few games that were handed out to us.
Yeah.
To, trade for
However, that being said,
that was awesome.
That case is going to look pretty sweet next to this one.
Yes, it will.
That's where I kind of.
That's really nice.
That's where I kind of feel that why are you gonna give out the steelbook if it's just gonna be empty? That's.
But I mean, like, do you ever like display the steelbook with the disc in it? Like, I mean, and how do you show it off with the disc in it to see the disc? Like,
no, it's just like.
That is kind of true.
Otherwise, like, why not just get like a plating? Like, just like a plate. Where it's like, okay, like instead of the art cards, for example,
they should put this. They should put that as a disc plate.
Yeah.
They should totally release that artwork as a disc plate.
Yeah.
Like, so
I would totally buy that
edition.
Yeah. See, and
Disc plates, like the glossy matte.
Yeah, that has like the
like,
texture to it too. Oh yeah. Oh,
I don't know who's doing all the
artwork.
The
marketing for Sony.
Marketing for
marketing.
Hit me up.
But, I mean, like
Hit me
Theo,
up.
me and you already gotten two. So like, come on, hit us up, Crashing Game
real
Night,
quick.
You know, we can help. We can
We'll work on some new partnerships for marketing with display and everything. Come on now.
Come on now.
So real quick, the fact page, just want to stress this, guys, like we've been stressing throughout this, talking about this, is that it does state on there is no upgrade path.
Okay.
And that dual entitlement does not apply to the standard and special editions.
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
So meaning is on the standard and the special edition, where it just comes with just the book and the case, you don't get to get both PS4 and PS5.
Oh, okay.
Whereas on the deluxe, the
you
collectors and the regala edition, you get both.
Yeah.
So there is no upgrade path from those versions if you get PS4s. You're gonna have to get the PS5 version later on.
So I feel honestly with them, they're not gonna have it until maybe way later when PS5s are super accessible. You know,
maybe. I mean, since they legit said that there was no plans for it, it's kind of interesting.
Exactly. I mean, that's
and I love how Striper's like me. I mean, she did win the Final Fantasy VII the way that we did do. You know, so we'll see what happens this time around. But I can't guarantee it, but we'll see what happens. You know?
I mean, a winner can win twice. It happens.
They can. Absolutely they can.
What is it that like 90 days or 180 days you can't win again? Yeah.
Right. I think
we certainly surpassed that.
But honestly, yeah, I think things are going full digital, and honestly, I've been virtually, full digital for quite a while now.
Oh yeah, even with PS4, you're mainly
and
digital.
that was going to be my one concern. And Jerry and I've talked about this, is that my one concern was going to be when that collector's edition for Horizon or something came out. Yeah.
We did
that. And I was going to have to buy the collector's edition with a physical disc, and then have to go turn around and buy. She'll make a fake account.
She'll make a fake account. Make hundreds and boost our numbers, please.
Right. No. But that was my concern. Was I going to have to buy both, right? A digital version and the full physical. So now they're giving everybody kind of like that best of both worlds. You know,
they're meeting in the middle.
Yeah,
we're meeting in the middle where we're still going to give these collector's editions, but you're getting a digital copy of the game. Yeah. And also too is you got to figure out from an environmental standpoint, that's a big bump as well.
Yeah.
Because
you're not manufacturing standpoint.
Discs.
Exactly.
Your lower manufacturing costs. And yeah, Surface does bring a point, like Jerry and Jason.
Totally agree.
You don't like full digital. I went full digital just because it allows me to have space. I don't have to have tons of game cases all over the place.
Right.
I would rather.
But with that point, without including disc for the collector's edition, do you think if there was a disc included, that it would have hiked up the price more, to where like the other editions would be like instead of 200 and 260, it would have been like 250 and like 310 or something?
I would have at least gathered like a 300 price point.
Okay,
if they included the disc, because
if you're doing the disc and a digital version of the game.
Yeah.
The only other thing I could have seen them doing for the same price points though, is you either get the digital edition of the collector's edition,
or that was the other
or
thing,
the physical disc version.
I was wondering why they maybe didn't give you the choice. I at least thought they were going to.
And if you chose the disc, it would be PS4 or PS5 if it was physical disc.
But then you have to like,
and then they would even out the price point.
Like picking and choosing. It's not like building a PC where you can like swap components out. Like you have to build this as a bundle. Like you walk out the store with one box.
Okay. The fact that she's talking about having Troy Baker sign her Final Fantasy 13 copy.
What?
You got Snow to sign it. I mean,
I'm right there with you. I got to take a pick with Troy at E3.
Yeah, you have to. It's you
and Ashley Johnson in the same day. It was
honestly.
Where was I for this? I would have loved to see Ashley Johnson.
Dude,
where was I for this?
Yeah.
How dare you, sir?
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry.
Didn't even get a text message.
This was
Jay's good at that.
I think
Theo.
no.
I know, right?
The thing was, I think we all just met because Jason and I separated. I went to Call of Duty. This was Call of Duty Advanced Warfare when it came out, because Troy Baker was the star in that game.
Okay. So that was our second E3 together.
Yeah. So I think we separated. I went over to that booth because I saw him walking over. And so he went in to go see the demo, and then I waited for him to come out, and we got to take a picture.
Gotcha.
That's when we went, Theo, we went and saw that's the Gears of War demo year.
Oh, okay.
Ashley was walking the floor
that makes sense.
Xbox booth.
Yeah.
The year
that makes sense.
The year I busted out the KI skills.
Yes.
The killer instinct skills.
The mutilation that is.
God.
I like
button smashing.
I do like the art book idea though too, because I mean with the art book itself, once the virus goes away again, and we finally get to see everybody else in person, like we already have John and Austin's autographs next to their characters in the art book for FF7, and we can continue that by going, when we see Vic and some of those other folks, finally able to be there in person, we can have them sign the art book,
right?
So I like that piece of it.
That's a really nice aspect of it too. Yeah, I
think honestly, probably you're looking at it, they wanted to minimize SKUs and confusion, because think about this, right? I go to the store, and for my kid, they've got a PlayStation 5, right? Digital or physical, and we happen to have a digital. I buy the physical version.
Right. They don't want the buying confusion of the Xbox Series X.
Yeah. And I think that's probably
the Xbox One.
A good move as well.
They definitely learn from that, because when you have the digital, you can't get the 4 or 5. It's collectors. So you're buying, obviously you're buying for the collector pieces mostly. Yeah. Instead of having a PS4 collectible and a PS5 collectible, you just round it all up in one. Now, if you have the physical, you're like obviously knowing which one you're going to get.
Yep.
So
Strifers, I'll send you a picture of the what the art book looks like with them in it. So,
and we are praying for conventions to open up, because Theo and I just got our email for Comic-Con, and
I haven't checked my email. We got email.
Yeah. It's another payment reminder if we either want a refund or to go over to the next year.
So I get to ignore it then. Okay.
Yeah, we're ignoring it.
They always say ignore it just to keep your ticket.
We're keeping our tickets, baby.
Alrighty. So with that, Theo, what have you been playing?
Actually, I haven't played anything really at all. I maybe load up Destiny 2 for 30 minutes in the past week, but my archery season isn't done yet. We actually extended it, so I got one more tournament in 2 weeks.
Where?
Oh, okay.
In Colorado, it's the state shoot, so that's going to be my finisher. So sorry to
in the hometown.
The 2, maybe 3 followers I have on Twitch. I'm still delaying my Twitch streams until I'm done with archery. But I haven't played. I'm still saving God of War first playthrough for my Twitch stream. So I'm going to save that for now.
Please tell me when, because I want to be there too.
Cool. Also, before we go on, I want to shout out to Streffers. What have you been playing? So you got some time to respond to chat.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Jason, what have you been playing?
For me, I have been I binge watched something that a friend of mine and coworker told me. Is like, oh man,
what is it?
It's so I have an obsession with watching really trashy reality drama.
So do I.
Oh,
so do I.
So
please tell me it was Love Island.
I've got a couple of guilty pleasures too, bro.
This one was the one. It was Australian one, Back with the Ex. On Netflix.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah, I had never heard that one too. It was Australian, but it started as an interesting premise. Like I expected, I wanted something to just
I love that you watch that now. So now I have a recommendation for you on Netflix. Is Too Hot to Handle?
Oh, dude.
Oh,
No.
Dude,
I've
you need to watch it.
Man, I can't.
Yes, you can. You totally can. Watch it, please.
I've watched it. I can't. Like,
it's so good though. It's so trashy.
It's so trashy, man. Like, me and one of our other friends, me and my wife's friend, her childhood, one of our we call it family cousin.
Okay.
We watched. We used to watch before all of this. We used to watch 90 Day Fiance and literally get.
Oh God.
And literally get the cheapest wine we could find, at 7-Eleven, at Target,
Yeah, there you go.
The bad wine, and we're like, okay.
Oh yes,
I need some trash. I need some trashy wine.
Trash
for this trashy show.
wine.
Bro, that's a good night.
Yes. I love it.
And then we would just watch it, and because it'll still get you a little tipsy, so we'd be still oh my God, and just
that's so funny.
Toss things around and be like, oh, it's terrible. But I've been watching that. Marie Kondo just came out with another series. So.
What?
So we lost Jason to binge watching.
Yeah, I'm binge watching, sir.
Hell yeah, dude.
As long as I stay awake, I binge watch, and then I just pass out.
As long as I stay awake.
So funny.
I just pass out and just okay, I don't remember where I left off, then rewind it and stuff. Yeah, right. See, Stratford's not
Jerry.
Let's see. So just knocking out more of Ghost, and then I've kind of the other thing, I've just been kind of catching up on my comics, my reading.
Oh boy,
nice.
Yeah. I still need to read issue 3 of Last Ronin, but I'm caught up on Berserker and I'm caught up on Solo Leveling, and I've added to my Amazon wish list a lot of other series.
Okay,
thanks to you, Jerry. Thank you.
Yeah, so I've been catching up on X-Men and House and Powers of X. It's been that's a long timeline, but man, that's the one reason I've been yearning for X-Men to be in the MCU. Man, it's one thing, the Avengers have always been the quintessential heroes for the world, but X-Men have always been heroes not only for the world but for where they come from, but they've also been the community that's always been the outsiders,
right?
No one pickets Captain America or Iron Man all the time. They picket mutants because they're different, and there's a lot of social aspects that come from those comics, and that's what I loved about it. From the first comic I ever read was a Spider-Man, Batman, and X-Men, and X-Men is what took me, because there were so many social aspects in the comic.
It's really funny that you mentioned that.
Yeah, even today it's still relevant, and I love X-Men, and I can't wait for them to come into the MCU, the TV shows, but
as long as they do comics, as long as they do X-Men right.
True. Yes, true.
I'm curious if you remember this, Jerry, because it actually reminded me the very first Marvel anything that I ever watched as a kid was the Spider-Man X-Men crossover episode. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, that was but it was based off the Spider-Man animated series.
Yeah. It's just nostalgic.
The funny thing was those were still the same characters from the Fox animated show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all the voice act those were aligned, those shows were aligned. And all the voice actors from the original cartoon was on that episode.
Now I need to go find it and watch it again just because I want to.
Oh, dude. Love the old school cartoon. But Matt, what have you been
I was gonna say, bringing it back to the rails.
Rails? What rails?
So, no such thing.
Rails?
We're free roam. We're free roam. We're not
we're hover converted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, so for me it's been MLB The Show.
How's the
season going?
How's the season going?
I have hit that part of every team season where they have a rough patch.
Oh, you plateaued.
And
is it against the Dodgers though?
The rough patch allowed the Dodgers to get super hot. And
no!
So I am now
Dodger blue, baby.
I am a game up on them.
Wow, one game up now.
One game.
Aren't you like already like 2/3 into the season though? Or
I'm about a week or so. I'm a week or so after the All-Star break, so I'm actually I'm like 4 weeks behind current season right now.
Oh, nice.
So I'm catching up, but more Ghost of Tsushima.
Nice.
As people who follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and go to our check our
good
page
picks,
and stuff.
man.
Them photo modes.
Photo mode's been playing in that a little bit more, but haven't really played a ton else. I did start playing Shining Force today on my iPad.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't play too bad on the iPad. So, but yeah, there's just that, and started playing Astro's Playroom with the little guy.
Code Dog, yeah, that's
nice.
Right. Dog. Yeah, he's having funny racing game files right now. He's pulled the chrono trigger on us. Oh no, there's something even worse.
Oh no!
During the podcast, while we're recording, I got a text that says our son just deleted our entire finished Super Mario Brothers Uplay file.
No.
We had every world, everything done. Yeah. As my wife peeks in and gives me that.
Wasn't there a scare before too that like Cody might have accidentally deleted Eva's
Animal Crossing
island
file? Yes.
Oh yeah,
that's right. Scare too.
I remember that.
So
that was scary.
That was scary. A good. I mean, it took us a couple of probably about 2-3 months of doing everything. We had all the coins for every world. We had all the secret exits. We had Star Road done. Not anymore.
Oh,
it's gone.
So I could hear that in the background, just like
that's a bummer.
Like
totally heard it.
Wait.
I could.
Can I be that? Okay. Can I be that guy though? Can I be that guy?
Well, it's just like having that like stick right to the heart.
I guess that just means you guys got to play it over again.
Which is fine. I love side-scrolling Mario. Like to me, I will play Mario U over Mario Odyssey any day. I just love the side scrollers. And we were doing some of the challenge events. We were doing some of those challenge events and like seeing some of that dexterity that I have with side scroller Marios, they're just like, holy crap. It's like I'm just like ding ding ding, it's just but that comes back from growing up on the original Mario and having to do world 8-1 or 8-2 where you got to run, jump, hit, and go. Where you're landing on a one block thing.
Yeah.
So, sorry, just real quick, we'll go off lines before we close this out. So, that's not as bad as my worst ever deletion was my sibling back in the Super Nintendo era on Chrono Trigger. I had 3 different save files going that were all new game pluses.
I remember you telling me this.
Yeah, that's right.
I had a good probably about 100 to 120 hours invested in all 3 save files. I come home from school one day, go to fire up Chrono Trigger to go play. That's not my character. That's not my character. That's not my character. My sibling said, well, we didn't realize it. We thought it didn't save, so we just saved again.
God.
Yes.
Saved over all 3.
God.
So, yeah.
I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, all right. But
I mean, it's one thing to save over one, but all 3.
Yeah.
All 3.
That's a rough one.
God. Ouch. Makes me cringe.
Yeah. That's a cringe moment.
This one, I mean, honestly, we're gonna probably have to Google again some of the secret exits and stuff because they weren't easy.
Gotcha.
But I mean, technically, that's the fun part. You guys get to play it over again, right?
Exactly. Sometimes we've been playing it over again because you refeel it, and you're just like, man, this was good.
I think what makes it worse though is the fact is that like Cody's been playing a lot of those levels again, like the higher levels, world 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, nice.
Granted, he plays as Nabbit, but man, he is getting so good at some of these levels and doing them on his own and stuff like that. Like that one where you do the snake bridge in the castle where it's going up and the electrified fields and everything. He's doing those.
Oh wow!
Now, granted, as Nabbit, you can walk through the electrical fields and not be hurt, but he's getting the movements up, down, left, right. So anyways, back on track. Let's close things
all of you in Arizona, like, breed this kid to be an esports star. It's going to happen.
Who knows?
Esports star.
Who knows where games are going to be? I mean, he's
just going to do all the games. He's going to do like the first person shooter. He's going to do like the League of Legends if it still exists, and Dota and all that. He's just going to do them all.
Those will exist. It might be different.
He'll be classically trained.
Straight MOBA. MOBA. So FPS.
With that, I want to thank everybody for crashing game night tonight, especially Newman and Strifers. Newman, it's always great having you around, even after the week we've had at work. Strifers, it's great seeing you again. We will have to have you back on the couch again.
Yes,
please.
We can talk in the background on getting you back on. Just come hang out with us one night. No need to be sorry. Everybody's got lives, and you know what? We know you still love us, so it's all good here. And everybody, that is going to be listening to us in podcast land or even rewatching this later on, thank you guys for giving us that chance to come into your lives, even for one episode, or hopefully hit that subscribe button on whatever platform you're catching us on, whether it's podcast or Twitch or even over on our YouTube channel. So thank you guys once again. Make sure you get us that follow, tell a friend. It's best word of mouth to get us out there and get us growing again. As always, guys, especially during all these times with the hurricane, soldiers coming home, COVID spiking and becoming, drastic in some cases, as well as the issues going on in Texas right now. So just please be excellent to each other. Stay frosty.
That's right. Stay frosty. Stay inside. Stay safe. And thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for joining in the chat. Always a pleasure. And once again, my fellow nerds, please show that support. Black Lives Matter, the LGBTQ plus community. Sorry, excuse me. Stop that Asian hate. Once again, just please show your support. If you see something happening, say something, record it. And let's just be there for each other. And once again, let's get out of this rut. Let's get back to normal and start socializing again and going places, having fun, being normal. Let's get there. So thank you guys. And yeah.
Newman's sending us out great. Lions, manes, rule.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
And we'll segue right into Jason.
Wow, a classic. I love it.
As per usual, guys, please, if you have the ability to, I say it week in, week out. And again, I was talking to a first responder earlier today. Thank you, guys, first responders. Thank you for all you guys in the front lines, medically and actively military-wise. Thank you guys. You guys are doing tons of work right now, especially during this whole ordeal. The last almost 2 years. I mean, I feel like we're coming up on an anniversary soon. So I'll just round up to the last 2 years putting in all this work. You guys are still underappreciated. So I will always say thank you guys to out there. You guys are doing way more.
Well said.
Again, I'm just, as of today, like I was curious. Throughout the United States, we are just above the 60% mark for single doses vaccinated. Honestly, we could do better, guys. Like, I still believe we can get a lot more people vaccinated, because as we've seen in the news, like, more people are spiking right now because of how lax a lot of places are getting. So please get vaccinated if you can. We can prevent spreading a lot more, even with 1-2 doses, so we are getting there. We're almost there, feeling good. So please, if you have the ability to get vaccinated, that would prevent spread. Stay safe, social distance if you can, when you can. I know like a lot more things are socially available. So if you're at the movie theaters watching Fall Guys, you know, like don't need to huddle all in the center. You know, you can just get a couple seats away. You're still gonna have a great experience, great time. So please wear a mask. We've been used to it for a year. I don't know why people are complaining about it now. We got used to it for a year. Another couple months isn't going to be that bad. So again, we want to see you back for next week. This couch is always here ready for you guys. So please. And my man Theo, like, anything else you want to add?
No, you guys always say it all, but thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Till next time, TTFN, ta-ta for now.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.